So, hey all. This is a vid that you probably would never think I would do. But yes, I do actually buy Conquest sometimes. And I thought this was the bang for the buck. I saw this and I was like, I could resell it or I could just keep it. Because I bought this for I think £9. 3 months ago I pre-ordered it, of course. But I saw it and I was like, ooh, this is amazing. I can put that up like there. So what we got inside of it was 2 lieutenants, 1 ancient, and 5 intercessors. Now that's, I think £9, that's a bang for your buck, because 3 intercessors, let's just say, if you're buying to build the fit ones, guess how much they are? They're like £7, £7.99 herself. So basically, I got those 3 guys and a teeny bit more, just for around about the same price. And if you've seen, I've got like some paint on my hands right now. That's because I've just finished off doing my Blood Angels commission for someone. So that's grand. So let's hop right into this. So I have got my knife right now. Remember, if you are opening up any magazines and stuff, I'm just gonna be quiet right now whilst I'm opening it. Plastic will be put to use again. So right now we're going to go through the magazine first, and then we'll go over the spruce afterwards. So I'm going to put the spruce down in a little storage container right next to me, as well, all those little pieces. So, YouTuber as well, if you want to watch, who's amazing and does, not thousands, but hundreds of videos about Conquest. I think he's on, right now, issue 55. So, spekd. I beat you, 56 I got there. But check out his channel. He is committed to doing all of this. So let's start this off. So I should have hopped onto this wagon because this stuff's amazing. Space Marines Ancients. So we get a nice little bit of lore actually to go along with the Ancients. And I think other people have got this artwork already. If you haven't got it, it's I think on the Warhammer community website. I've got this on my background. Well, when it goes through on my laptop. How that set up. But it's very informative. It tells us the battle role, the standard bearers, so we know what position it will fight. Its specialties. So it's anti-infantry combat and morale boosting, which is really good because you always need. If you're fighting a bloodthirsty war like me with my Imperial Fists, they're in the trenches, they need some morale. Having an ancient in that's grand. And I don't need to buy the no fear boxer, which makes me really happy. So I'm getting hiccups right now. And it gives us a bit of lore in this, so I'll read it out right now. Each Space Marine chapter contains groups of veterans known as chapters and company commands. These experienced Space Marines are often tasked with providing a bodyguard for the chapter's leaders. They may also be deployed as elite forces to reinforce crucial sections of the line, or break through the enemy's defences. Some of these specialist warriors have the honour of bearing the chapter's banner into battle. In most chapters, the warriors who are given this task are referred to as Ancients. It's really good actually how it tells you the lore. And we do have here little stuff from Hatchet, so the people that make this, Warhammer community, and what you'll find inside of this. So let's move over to the next page. I'm not going to do every single page like in depth. Let's go over here. Start here. So it gives us what the model you can paint look like. So that's the second company. As I don't do Ultramarines. I said in my last video I'm doing second company's Imperial Fists. I was wrong in saying that, the third company Imperial Fists. So I'll be doing it in the third company look. For example, here's my captain. He looks very weathered right now, but he's a bit lighter than on there. But there he is. That's my captain. My army I need to whole repaint because this was when I found out my speed painting tactic of just oil, and you can see they have not aged well. That was just a year ago. So I need to swap around those guys and get them sorted. I'm right now doing that with my police force. But we as well get some rules, not rules, but some enlightenment, if I'm correct in saying it, of the Primarch. So, is it a Primarch? Yeah, it's Primarch. Robot Gilliman, and as well we get the Chapter Master of Malgus Calgar. He has got a Primaris model, and it does look grand. We as well have got armory items, and talking about armory, ooh, sneak peek to this guy. I need to buy a Tech Marine actually off GW this weekend. So, chucking my army. We've got apothecaries, and okay, get ready for some sound. Funny thing is, so I was digging up my old Warhammer collection, came across this. I was gifted a long time ago an old metal Space Marine apothecary. I've spray painted him black, and I'm going to probably spray paint him yellow or keep him in this fashion for my police force. So I'm chuck him back in that drawer, close it up again slowly. There we go. And as well we get Reclusiam. Right, some of these words I'm not going to say correctly, and we get Librarians. Librarians, I need to get a Librarian for this army. I was really irritated they already did the Librarian in this, but there's always next time, isn't there? Oh, this is amazing! So, we learn about every single company inside of the Ultramarines there, how they look, how they work. Okay, so just pause it if you want to read about each part. So it's very good in how it tells you what's what and what's there. And I thought this video is going to actually be quite long because we've already reached the 7-minute mark of me blurbling on, so I think this might be a 15-minute video. Ooh. So raise the banner high. That's... Oh, Grey Knights we're talking about. Grey Knights, I must say, are beautiful, beautiful models. I don't think they'll get a Primaris upgrade, actually. Apart from, like, of course, getting Primaris Grey Knight infantry units. So here we have Space Marine reinforcement. Oh, I think that's a Chapter Master. Chapter Master of the Grey Knights there. So just get a bit of index from him. And a bit of lore. So over here. Oh, is this a glue one? No. Oh, it is a glue one actually. So this is probably your first time you're gonna have to use glue. So we'll get over to that in a minute, of me probably cutting it together and getting it sorted. But I've misplaced my snippers somewhere, so we may not. But that it shows you there's a lot in this. It teaches us how we need to assemble them. So if you don't know how to assemble the miniature, it tells you how to, giving in numbers. I remember from the old sets, so if I can find it right now actually. Yeah. So Arcadian squads and some other YouTubers like spekd and the WeatherPig know the lore behind what these guys are going to become, but none of you do, until probably like a year a bit later when I finish this army. But you can see with these guys, there's hair. You can see with these guys, there's no labelling on them of what goes where, and that's a really good thing, which the new Warhammer has now done, which really informs people who are starting a hobby out. So moving over, it just tells you put them in nice positions. Now I'm probably not going to assemble their guns on them at the time being, because I don't like that, doing that. Okay, so we've got what they would look like at the end, so the Ancient and the 5 Intercessors. It is amazing what we're getting. Still can't get over how good it is. I'm probably going to change their helmets for and maybe make some headless ones, but not headless ones. Because I still have got my Grey Horde. I've got about 10 Intercessors I need to get stopped off my Grey Horde. So those guys are probably going to be done first before my Grey Horde, actually. To finish off my army. As I said in one of my videos, it's only been a year, and I haven't finished off that Supremacy Force yet. I'm lacking behind, but it tells us what paints we'll be needing. Forms and tanks and bird outside. Being very mean to us when we go to listen. But it informs us of what blues we're needing. Not blues, but what colours we need. It's incredible. I like how they've done it, is actually, they haven't shown it in amazing heavy metal look. So it actually looks like you can do it if you just started off the hobby. Which I really like, because when I started off the hobby, and I saw all this heavy metal stuff, I was like, I want to do that, I want to create something like that, but struggled so much. And I still do struggle in painting. So here we got Ancient. So informing us that he has a white helmet. So cool. I don't know about white helmets. I know I'm gonna probably do it on the Ancient, but still don't know about white helmets. Lieutenants, I need to find out a new armor class for lieutenants, because I've got, yeah. The only difference between a sergeant and a captain is that he has a bit of yellow on top of his helmet. If you can see it, that'll help. So I don't know if I should put the yellow in the middle and yellow in the middle of the captain. I'll probably find that out behind the scenes, but so, ooh, edge highlighting. It's teaching you that right there, so do it up. So you get some nice edge highlighting. Highlight the winged skull. This is really good. It's teaching you with Liberator Code how to do edge highlighting. Now, I wish I started off with this now so much. So yeah, if you don't know what edge highlighting does, it really brings out the detail in the model, like, hopefully you can see that, but, so that's my online dreadnoughts. You can see he's bringing out the panel lining in there and stuff. Other components of that, so there. You can see there's the panel lining, you can easily see. I dry brushed it because that's the look I wanted to go for. Its gun just fell off. Gun fell off again. I'm not going to put that on. But it's teaching us what to do with Stormhost Silver. Now, has anyone else having their lead bolter go really horrible mucky and their oils go really horribly mucky? Because I've had that now. The second the sun went really nice and warm, which I'm not saying bad, but it went horrible for my paint. So it's like just drying up and stuff so quickly, even though I have them closed. So it's maybe getting to that stage where it's drop a bottle time. Oh, so much edge highlighting they're teaching you here. This is amazing what they're teaching you guys. So yeah, you're even getting like how to do hair correctly. It's amazing. Yeah. It's teaching you what to do is edge highlighting with Wild Rider Red, Mechanica Standard Grey, and Dawnstone. Now, Dawnstone I would say is one of my favourite greys because it's Dawnstone. What's bad about Dawnstone? So that's what we get. We got 2 lieutenants, 1 ancient, 5 intercessors. I do love that little army there. So I bought actually the box set that came with these 3 guys, but never built any of them. I've just used them for kit bashing. But that guy, if I can move this up, that guy there, ooh, he does look nice. Now I'm gonna probably change these miniatures around quite a bit, but he looks nice. Oh, and we've got the capture the banner map time. spekd, I'm looking at you. We need to see some of these. We need to see some more of these games. So we've got the battlefield. It's telling us the scenario what we have, and it's giving us both armies. It's quite a big army. So the Space Marine. So the Death Guard will have a Lord Velifus, a Tainted Cohort, and 7 Plate Marines with a Blight Hauler and 12 Poxwalkers. It's quite big. That's quite a big handy force. But going up against a Space Marine Captain, Primaris Lieutenant, only a single one, 10 Intercessors, 3 Hellblasters, 1 Primaris Agent, and a Redemptor Dreadnought. Now that's a Redemptor Dreadnought is the easy to fit one, if I'm correctly saying, not the Hellblaster one. I would advise, if you've got the time, it's just best to buy one of the Hellblaster ones and buy a group of the easy to fit ones, because the Hellblaster you are only going to use for heavy cannon. And I've actually kit bashed mine a lot, if you can see by the top. Smoke launchers, so much stuff, and to add to it, an orc. If the person who knows why I have an orc helmet on here, If he says in the comments, I'll be really happy that he's now watching my videos. So it gives us the rules as well about these guys, which is amazing, because it's a really sad thing. I haven't bought a codex. I should buy one, but I haven't. And that's mainly me now waiting for that, the Imperial Fist one, where I'm going to battle so much and destroy those Tau enemies. Wait, that's an amazing piece of art right there. The sun doesn't irritate you guys. So there, it's really dark. It's got that nice glittery effect. So we get some more stuff about the Warhammer community. Okay, so what's coming up in the next issues? So 57, it's going to be about Raven Guard and Legion of Tizern, and painting plasma effects. So you're going to probably be using Thousand Suns blue and Templar Guard blue. I'm against you using that. You want to know how to easily do it? Free paints. Corax white and contrast Talazar blue. They're amazing. And I'm not saying it's bad. Oh, we get a battle mat in 58. We're looking out for that. Battle mats are amazing and expensive, so if you're getting it for £7.99, you're on a ball there. And you get that guy. I have been wanting them so much, because I've been doing, if you don't know, a police force, and I've got bikers in it. And having one of those with two normal boaters and a heavy boater, that makes me happy. So over and done with that now, we can get the rest of the stuff in. So I'm going to quickly just put 2 gloves on whilst I handle all of this, because I've got red paint on me and I do not want to get red paint, of course, onto the models. Because they will be in yellow, and I do not want yellow and red unless it's on shoulder pads or in chest parts. So there we go. So we've got 2 of what size are these? I do not know, but they're the big bases. So these are the same bases that your Gravis guys will have. And then 5 normal, is it 50 millimeters bases now? I've seen that they're trying to go more to the 50mm part, because even with my AOS guys, they've adopted that 50mm look as well. So, got my AOS guy back there. So the thing that you all want is the models. You see it? So over here we have got one of, I'm guessing, one of the normal intercessors. So is this the one that's running or is in stand position? So power sword, we've as well got right there. How many helmets are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 helmets and 7, and 1 face. Now, people have been saying they're not getting their issues. Now, I've been quite happy with how whenever I've pre-ordered an issue, I've always got it. But that's off a different site to Hatchet. So, if you want to know the site I'm using, please just ask in the description of this video, and I will of course tell you. So, we get the Ancient Banner, and I love it. They did not put Ultramarine insignia there, but it brought joy to me. I was getting scared of them having Ultramarine stuff there. What else? Bolt pistol. So, I have a yappy dog and it ran outside yapping like godforsaken stuff. So I'm going to assemble all of these guys and we'll skip over to that. I might do photo shots or I might just show off the army. So, I'll see you there in a couple of seconds. And then I'll talk about, of course, commissions and stuff. So, I actually spent ages upon ages. I'm putting gloves on right now so you can hear that. I spent ages upon ages. And I've only done 4 guys. Because I really want to make these guys fit out and be nice. It mainly took a long time as I was working with a new basing style that you can probably see right in front of you. So this is all going to be spray painted black. I'm putting gloves on so it's just easier to touch it. So it's all going to be spray painted black. So, there you go. so it's nicer. That's going to be under there, all resined with water. And that I'm going to as well base black and then dry brush with brown and Rakasha shade wash. So that was just spruces and a piece of tin foil. Not tin foil, aluminium. Put over the top. So I'm going to put that over there. Wash my hands quickly, because I do not want to make these models look very horrible with messy stuff in them. They will be messianized later, but not yet. So, let's move over to the first guy, which is the Sergeant. I'm gonna move it up for you guys. So, he's normally looking. I don't do backpacks until now. I don't do backpacks. This is like my first group with my new paint style I've come up with. So he's holding just a skull. Well, I think it's a AOS box. So he's the least added on, but he'll be on that base. So, put over there. I'll put you back on. Okay, so the next guy, I actually put them in. I was like, I must preserve them extremely well. So I put them in little bags, each one in their own separate bag. I'm putting one guy's arm on, just because for spray painting reasons I've made it easier for arms and stuff. So I should have already lieutenant together, but here he is. So this is one of the lieutenants. I have taken an old hat. I've taken another helmet out of it. This is my stores to put onto him, and I like it that he's got his auto boat rifle. So that's what he looks like. That's the only special thing he has on him, is that hat, and as well on his guns. But the guns are different. So here's his auto boat rifle, which I have not added anything to. I might add a bit of parchment going down there, but not anything else. Nothing on his backpack, but on his pistol. Put a little shield there. Just so it looks nicer. Now the next guy, because I love power swords, I put so much effort into him. Just look at this. Doesn't he look like a lot of effort's been placed onto him? Like, really. He does look rather fine, I must say myself. I put a sergeant helmet on him because I think lieutenants need sergeant helmets. It shows them there. Does it show in here? They do. Yeah, we do have sergeant helmets. But there. Okay, it's not focusing. But that's them. There. All mode lines will be sourced out with blue stuff later. Let's get on to the next bit. Power sword is normal. Gonna probably try and create a proper power sword gradient on that. Next bit is backpack, which is like the last one with nothing actually added onto it. And our very, very last bit is his pistol. Now get ready for a really wacky looking one. I was like, I love it. I really want to have an idea where I have a pistol coming through two teeth. Oh, here it is. And he's got a little book attached to his arm. The story behind it is that he killed 2 orcs and ripped their heads off for trophies. I'll put that back in the box he's in. So a lot of these I wanted to like change around, because these guys are probably going to be put on my commission website. So I wanted to get really nice looking guys. So right now we're getting a guy sorted here. Okay. So that's right now the ancient. So nothing added to him there. Do I have a pistol? I do not have a pistol on him. He will be putting a pistol on him. So he looks nicer, more uniform. Now we get into the nice parts. So the ancient band, the ancient symbol. This guy only did work on the backpack, but I'm showing off all the other items. So it's got a lot of nice parchment, a lot of nice work I can put on that. A lot of Xandri dust. And here we got his normal bow rifle he has on him. I was thinking of maybe changing that over to an auto boater, but the effort it would have taken would be too much. This is the part that I spent quite a bit of time on its backpack. 2 skulls, so those skulls are from the biker set, and that's from the Terminator. Actually, Captain Lysander Terminator set. So that is a very hard part I found to get. But I kept bashed them on, and what ended again with that base plate. So now I'm gonna probably hand this over to me on the computer, so it'll be nicer sounding. But thank you very much for checking out this video, and this was Conquest issue 56. Thank you very much. And there you go, Matthew. Carry on the video. Bye bye. Oh, fingers. Oh, God, I need to take this glove off, don't I?
So thank you very much there, actually, Matthew. I liked the video there, just saying. Good work. Just a teeny bit of insanity right there, everyone. But if you did not know, I am doing commissions. Ooh. So I actually have been doing one quite recently behind the scenes. You may have seen on my Instagram. I've been taking part in some commissions. And they're Blood Angel ones. So on my Instagram I have released a video, not a video, but a picture of what they look like. Yeah, I'm doing commissions. My website I'm trying to make soon. If you want a commission done, please just send an email to me. Email is always located in the description of this video, or just comment. There's no harm in commenting and asking, hey Matthew or Teretrix, can I have your email, or if you just want to send some photos over of your minis. I love seeing what other people have done. It's amazing to see the growth of the community. So thank you very much. It's a short little bit, 1 minute. Sorry for this long video. The next one as well will be quite long, but long videos means I don't have to upload as much in some time. Yeah, I'm at college, so I won't have much spare time to be able to upload more. As always, hope you are having a grand day. This is Teretrix Wargaming out. Please consider subscribing to my channel or following my friends, both spekd and theweatherpig. As usual, their names for the YouTube channels and their URLs for it are located in the description of this video. Bye bye and have a grand day. This is Teretrix Wargaming out.